Yo, what's up, y'all? Sorry, I had to cancel the last one. I don't know if it was uploading correctly or not. I really just want to be able to see the peoples is watching. So anyway, I'm gonna start it over again. I started this weight loss thing this weekend or this week today actually. So just trying to drop a couple pounds. Um, well, some of you may not know, but I'm trying to drop a couple pounds right now. Like literally, my girlfriend Jennifer and I are doing a military style weight loss program, even though it really has nothing to do with the military because we didn't just like change what we ate. They made us run and push and sit up and run some more and then carry heavy stuff. So, but today I had half a grapefruit and a piece of wheat bread, a little self-serving of peanut butter and some tea for breakfast. The grapefruit was amazingly horrible. Um, I was splitting it apart, like eating like one piece, and uh, just like you'd eat an orange if you peeled it. And I literally pulled one piece off, and stuck in my mouth. I was like, "Oh, this isn't bad." Yeah, until you squish all the juice out. When all the juice is gone, then you're like, "Oh my god, this is horrible." It was. So I really just shoved the whole rest of the grapefruit in my mouth just to get it over with. Um, that cup of tea was banging. It's the first time I ever drank tea without sugar. Uh, I liked it so much. I drank three more cups today just to have something that wasn't just water, even though it's weird because I usually just drink water all the time anyway at work. I take a whole cooler full of it. And then the one day that I'm supposed to have nothing except water and a little bit of like food, I guess is what you would call the amount of food I put in my stomach so far today. I didn't want water. I like wanted something else. Some candy, which I never eat. I'll take a big ass piece of cake, which I never eat. Um, and I didn't eat any of that. So lunch, I had a can of tuna fish in water. I drained the water out, just literally ate it straight out the can, which wasn't as bad as I expected because most of the time you eat it with mayonnaise. Everybody eats it with something different. I had a friend in the army that no, I'm not really starving there, step sis. I can't lie, I'm all right. It's more of the mental factor right now of like I just want to eat something. Like I can't lie right now. I just want to drink. I want a beer. I want a White Claw. I want a shot of tequila. I'll take a little bit of anything from up there right now. As a kid, when your parents are like, "Don't do that," you just want to do 100 other things that you know you're going to get in trouble for when they told you not to do one thing. Um, well, I don't have to move no heavy stuff. I went and walked on a treadmill after work today at work. Just doing anything, man. I really want to drop 50 pounds. I stepped on the scale the other day and it said got to. So I was like, I got to do something different. No, I'm not supposed to have anything. All that's calories. So right now I have if I did everything correctly, I only had 1,400 calories, and I know I burned 200 of those on the treadmill after work, guaranteed. Which I'm gonna try to do that every day. What's up, B Wood? Yeah, Nicole, I see you too. It's been a minute. We miss you. Glad you're doing good. Yeah, I just you know, I really just want to drink. If anyone wants to know, I'm not allowed to have alcohol for 3 days. Weight losing, weight losted, whatever, something. So, what's up? What are you guys up to right now? I'm just trying to get used to this mic, even though it's really awkward when your girlfriend's sitting on the couch and stares at you after each bite of ice cream. Um, yeah, we're allowed to have ice cream on our diet. Really weird, right? Yeah. I don't even think with ice cream is she should have bought Bluebell or something that was ice cream. But that's okay. We won't hold it against her more than today. Uh, I don't know if anybody watched this weekend's race, but it was somewhat boring, and I really hate that stupid traction compound that they keep putting down on the racetrack. Can we just put tires on and just rock and roll, please? Let's do it old school. They keep looking for something new, something more advanced. Like literally, just let them go race, man. Let it be about. You should be able to go high in the corner if you want to. You should be able to go low in the corner if you want to. You should be able to drive backwards if you thought it was going to be faster. I'm cool with the safety innovations and stuff, but as far as like the traction compound and all that crap is ridiculous. Like makes no sense to me. I mean, it literally, in my opinion, caused a couple wrecks in the Cup Series race on Sunday. Cars driving in and getting loose when ordinarily, if it was just asphalt, they wouldn't get loose. You got two tires in the traction compound, two tires on just asphalt. Like, seriously, you want more fans, but you're doing stupid changes to just stupid changes. I don't know how else to end that. What's up, Red? I see you checking in over there. Steven, ain't you supposed to be shipping packages at work right now? What's that? But kind of been all over the place because I'm used to at least having someone to talk to right now. But my girlfriend's over there eating ice cream in front of me, so she can't talk. And her kids are probably doing something more fun, like watching Netflix back there. We're sticking their finger in each other's ear. But me, I'm just trying to get over the thought that I really want to drink a beer right now, but my weight loss program's not allowing it. I even bought White Claw hard seltzer in hopes that it would help my diet, but she said she's going to cut my finger off if I try to one of those. So water it is. Man, I really can't wait to get that laptop because this camera really sucks. Yeah, camera was like 2003, 1.3 megapixel camera. It's amazing. Working on like a 1997 Dell desktop down here. I got everything 2020 except for the computer because it's just not here until the 20th. I'm getting a little anxious for that computer. If I'd have known I was going to have to wait that long, I'd have ordered it from HP instead of Dell. Dell didn't even offer me like any kind of crazy quick shipping or nothing. When I called to ask them where my computer was, because I know it says that it's finished being built, that I don't know if I was allowed to say this, but that guy from India that was on the phone was like, "It's finished. It's on the way to America now." So, like, on the way to America, like, did you put my computer in a canoe and you're swimming it over here? Like, do we not use planes in 2020? Like, if my computer's finished, you think that they would like have flown it here? I mean, UPS does have planes. I really want that laptop right now. It's crazy. I work my butt off to buy all this stuff, so just looking for something I can do around home besides just be lazy. So now I can be lazy and talk to myself. I wish there was a way like people could get on here and like talk back right now. But I guess it's what I get for all the talking back I did as a kid. I just have to listen to myself, which I think is what I was doing half the time anyway. Nobody else is really listening. They kind of zoned out on me, but that's okay. I'm a rambler. What's up, Bob? I see you checking in there, Mr. Green. Oh man, I'm kind of all over the place because I'm bored. Hey, how you doing today? Yeah, how's your day been? No, I was actually talking to my co-host over here. You just can't see him. Um, no, no, no. Did you peel those eggs? Wow. So again, we're on this weight loss thing, and we literally just started it today, but I gotta figure out how to drop a couple pounds. So we're just cutting back on what we're eating, doing a military diet. I don't even know what I gotta eat tomorrow, but I know it only involves like 3 boiled eggs and some bread, I'm sure. Um, which again, I thought I was gonna be starving, like after only eating like half a grapefruit. Carrie, you're not funny, but when I opened up the water the last time, I just thought mango White Claw. Where actually, it actually didn't kind of taste like Miller Lite, which is weird. I thought it would. But this is some good water right here, though. Came from North Carolina. My friend Tyron brought it down this weekend when he came to visit. Oh, I see my mom's watching too. You should be proud of me. I've done 2 of these now, and I've only said 2 cuss words, and both of them were damn. And one of them was actually talking about a dam, like literally, not the beaver one, the American human one. Um, I don't know. I don't really have a subject. I know I'm getting ready to start this whole podcast thing that I'm doing. Created another page and Twitter and Instagram. Going to talk about racing. Going to try to do NASCAR on Sunday night and Monday night. I'm calling it laying down the rubber. I just want to do this. I like rambling. I think most people would listen. Maybe get some people involved in racing. NASCAR really needs more fans right now. They keep changing rules and doing crazy stuff, like going from 5 lug nuts to 1, which really makes no sense to me. Can we please have 5 lug nuts back? Like you're trying to get fans, but you keep changing things that made the sport great in the beginning. I mean, I'm cool with being safe, but for real, wing, 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 wing is a lot cooler than wing. So, yeah, that was my hey, Miss Crystal. Yeah, she wasn't staring at me, but she is now. Yeah. So I am. I'm starting this podcast thing. I'm gonna try to have friends on with me, co-hosting. You know, some nights I'm gonna do it by myself, but I know eventually, if I catch enough fans on here, I'm gonna travel this to the local tracks around here and try to chase the big money races at the local short tracks around here. There's a lot of 100 lap feature races that go for like 10 grand. They really pull in a lot of fans. So I'm hoping to get involved with like each racetrack and hook up with their YouTube or their Facebook pages and almost go live, like podcasting at the racetrack, like I do when I'm live with my friend Adam at New Smyrna, which is a blast. If you guys haven't watched that, we have a blast. We pretty much set up right at the main entrance of New Smyrna Speedway, and people come in and we interact with them. We give away free shirts, you know, just pretty much have fun, man. Try to get all the fans involved at the racetrack. It's I thought it would be a lot harder than it really is, but it's not. It's a blast. I have so much fun doing this. But I've been talking to myself since I was a little kid anyway, so this is pretty easy. It's just now you get to talk to people and then they like comment you back on here. So you can kind of keep the conversation going as long as you have at least 8 people. Oh, wow, look, we have 8 people. What's up, Miss Trish? How are you? Yeah, it's been a while. That might have been like 2000 the last time I saw you. Even though I keep up with the majority of people. Of course my mom would say that right now. Have some water. I knew it was coming when I saw you on there. I started talking about that weight loss. Yeah, but it's weird. That's what I was saying before you came on. Like, I usually drink like 9 bottles worth of water at least at work a day. And then today, being on this little bit of food stuff that we're eating, you know, trying to jumpstart the metabolism or whatever this thing is doing, I really think it's just about cutting your calories down and making your body use all the extra, please believe, extra calories I have stored up right now. But I didn't even want to drink a water. Like, I wanted to like go in the break room where we have that huge cafe and like buy some cookies or something. But I didn't. I walked in there twice and it was really hard to look at all that stuff, but I'm like, no, just get a tea with no sugar, tea with no sugar. And I did it. I was proud of myself. It's I just want to lose weight. I think it's easier when you actually want to do it, you know, not like someone's forcing you. I swear her name's not Jennifer and she didn't print this thing off the internet. And she's like, you're eating this. Don't eat even any of that. Yes, you cannot have anything to drink alcoholic. It's extra calories. You can on Thursday though. 3 days of eating like one of her children, which is weird because sitting down at dinner tonight, they had more food than I had all day. Those ramen noodles with them ribeye chunks that Jennifer put in it looks so good. Skylar's like, "Can I have some juice?" I'm like, "Can you just eat that before I eat it for you?" So, but again, throwback out there. About to start my own little podcast, laying down the rubber. We're going to talk about racing. Really, I'll talk about whatever over there, but I'm gonna try to recap the races from the weekend before. Just start out doing the NASCAR ones, and then um, try to roll through this season like that, and then next season really push hard to go to all the local short tracks around here and try to do what I do at New Smyrna and just chase the money, chase the big money races. There are a lot of $10,000 to win short track races all throughout the state of Florida into the bottom of Georgia. So I'm hoping to get a little bit of sponsorship together to at least just cover my expenses in the beginning of the gas or the tickets. You know, definitely want to try to get pit passes and stuff like that. But I'm hoping if I get involved with the racetracks that they'll pay for most of that, or at least be like, "Yo, you're going live on our Facebook page. I'm not charging them anything. My sponsors will cover the majority of the stuff, and then the only thing racetrack covers is my pit pass, so wristband, which would be pretty cool." And again, if you haven't seen it, go to New Smyrna Speedway's Facebook page and just scroll down to the last podcast that I did with Mr. Adam Lowry from the Cognitive Rampage. Um, we have a blast, man. It's so much fun. I like doing this, and I like that I got my own stuff now, so I can pretty much take it anywhere. Like when I go on vacation in July, I'm gonna definitely have to podcast from my mother's house. Just gonna try to get everybody involved. It's fun to be on here and chit chat. Even though I know she won't be on here, but never know who you can get on here. Maybe I catch Bob at the right time with a Ohio State game. He might get on here and talk more than I do. So I love you too, Mom. And yes, I had some water. Just thought I'd throw that back out there again. What's up, Chris? Chris from Orlando and Rob Mearsh. How's everything with you two? Rob, I used to stack them mad packages with you at UPS. Even though I never really stacked packages with you, you only came to help us when we were behind because you was in the sorting table. So what's up? What'd you guys do today? Anything new? Anybody got anything out there to say? I know my camera sucks, so no one really has to say that. Uh, Again, as I get redundant, I'm just waiting on a laptop. Some people come and go in here, so everybody hadn't really heard it, but put all this stuff together and saved up some money to buy all this stuff to do this little bit of podcasting stuff. Just try to have fun. So I'm Hope back again, baby. 22 a day. Good to see you. Glad you guys are doing good. Eventually, I'm gonna be in the position where I can, or be in the state or city, eventually around someone that I deployed with. It's been definitely too long. I was going to go to the Atlanta race this weekend and stay up there with a buddy from 183rd, but my girlfriend's kid's dad won't let us take them out of state on his day, which is Friday. So we just have to wait till we go to mediation. We can fix all that. So, but I know there's a bunch of people that I definitely miss. Pretty much everyone from 183rd. Definitely got a handful of people that I bumped elbows with and did a lot of crazy, crazy stuff with in the military and high school. I didn't really go to college. I did all that online, so I don't know. You're up in Michigan. Good gracious. Well, that's good to know. How far are you from the speedway up there? Michigan International Raceway. Maybe I might have to force a trip up there or something. I definitely want to go there. That's on my bucket list. It's a real wide racetrack. A lot of speed carried into there. Wow, there's three of y'all in Michigan, so I'm definitely gonna have to make that trip. Bowen and Noonan, boy, I haven't seen both of them in good gracious. Y'all three should not be that close together. I'm just saying it was bad enough having y'all all in the barracks or at least all in Fort Carson at the same time. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure. You gonna have to figure that out. Let me know. You cover my room and board, and maybe I'll cover your race ticket or something. So we make it a dude date with no funny stuff. So yeah, that's cool. I cannot believe that the state of Michigan let you three live in the same state at the same time. They just don't know. They just don't know. Y'all boys was wild. I remember doing plenty of keg stands with you guys. I mean, drinking beer correctly when we were in the army. Oh man. But I don't know. I just wanted to get on here and ramble for a few minutes. Probably just gonna get off and open my fridge and just stare at the beer box that's in the bottom. Yeah, it'd be really good to see some people. Like I know definitely one person I really, really, really love to see is my homie from 183rd, and that's Sean Lowry up there in Pennsylvania. We tried to make it up there a couple times and it's just hard to make it that far. Uh, especially when you're carrying five people, you know, you don't want to split each other up. So I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna go to Pennsylvania for the weekend. You guys can hang out here. I'll see you when I get back. So I just can't do that. If I'm going, they're going. If they can't go, I ain't going. That's kind of why we chose racing, like short track racing around here, because we could we can all go. One, the kids are free, so that's another thing. You guys want to go short track racing? Kids always get in free. That's the best part about it. What's up, Coach Holman? I see you checking in down there. I was actually stalking your page yesterday. Glad to see you doing good, man. But yeah, that's why we chose racing as a family because kids got it free and we got three kids. Well, now mine's 12, so I ain't gonna say that too many more times. I will this year because the 12 and under's free getting the racetrack. But February she turns 13, so she definitely gonna be 12 for another year. Uh, it's just cheaper that way because I dang sure am not going to pay $30 for a 13-year-old girl to get into the race and probably stare at the moon 3/4 of the night. Even though we keep them involved, we have a little family thing. We pull it up. We pretty much write down all the numbers of the racers and we pick them. And whoever wins the race gets the point. And we keep the points all year long. And when we get to the end, it's like, look who wins. I should put my necklace on because Big Daddy's the champion. But I started off slow this year. I actually just got my first 2 points yesterday after 4 weeks of going to the racetrack. So the youngest one that we have is the leader. She got more points right now than she had almost all year last year. So I shouldn't have taught her as well as I did, but I did. So all right, I'm kind of bored now. Um. Oh well, shoot. You always got to go to the races. There's a couple. There's a couple dirt tracks up there. I don't know where you at, Michigan. Where you at, Michigan? But that's what we do, man. We use a little notebook like this, and we just write the numbers down, and everybody picks, and we just pick till either the race starts and we're picking too slow or whatever, and we fight for it. I mean, at first it was kind of weird to go to the racetrack with four girls, you know, going with my girlfriend and then three daughters, but we made it work. Some nights they don't like it. Some nights I don't like it. I just lied to all y'all. I always like it. I always like it, no matter what. I could be sick and with asthma and a stuffed nose and diarrhea, and I still gonna go to the racetrack. I'll just put it depends on. That way I don't miss the check off. Bowen only lives 35 minutes north of you. That is not good for the state of Michigan. That's awesome though that you guys are in the same spot. That'd be nice. I know I actually got a couple people here like oh man, my mind just went blank right now. There's a couple cooks that I worked with being food service. I know one of them I see when every once in a while when I go to the Lake Nona VA in Orlando. Um, she works in the physical therapy section, or not physical therapy. Yeah, physical therapy. But just a cook I was with in Colorado. There's Oh man, my mind went blank. Noonan lives 2 hours northeast. Yeah, but that's cool. Those are good driving times. At least you guys can be like, yo, let's meet in the middle at somewhere to eat. No, that's cool, man. I wish. I can't think of I wonder if I can go back here and go backwards right now. Look at my friends list and just remind me. Open up my messenger. Cause do. Let's see. Donnell Davis. I was gonna go up to Atlanta and stay with Davis. He invited us to come stay. He's only like 4 blocks from Atlanta Motor Speedway, so I know his house, his little town's gonna be rocking this weekend. The NASCAR people are up there. What's up, Carla? How you doing tonight? Carrie's been on here talking junk to me because I'm on diet and can't drink no alcohol. So next time you see her, if you beat me to her, could you slap her in the back of the head for me? It's very unfair. Even though I probably do the same thing. But I'm going to later this year. We're camping this summer. Yeah, that'd be real cool. Yeah, I'm going up North Carolina this July 4th time, and me and my sister and of course my girlfriend and kids and my sister's boyfriend, we're gonna go camping up in Asheville. Uh, yeah, I can't say that I don't really drink anymore. Yeah, I used to smoke all the time, but I just don't do that anymore. It's not for me. Um, I was even though it's coming around to really being legal, pretty much everywhere you go. I can't really mess with it right now. I think it's like a something with getting like paranoid. I don't want to lose my job at work for one, and I definitely don't want to lose my daughter over something like that. So I just drink. I pretty much drink whatever. I'm not scared. If it's got alcohol in it, I'm there. Um, Matt Davis lives outside of Asheville. Wow, that's good to know. That's cool. Yeah, there's a bunch of people in North Carolina. Uh, I mean, really, going back and forth from here to North Carolina and South Carolina to see my mom, I probably passed tons of people that we were with at 183rd. So, own 70 acres and a building and building up an Airbnb. Who does? Matt Davis does? Own 70 acres in Asheville? Well, that'd be good to know because we talking about going up to Asheville. We like going up there and tubing on the French Broad. I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's a really wide. In the summer, it's a slow moving river, so it's a lot of fun. Actually, I say it like we did it all the time, but we did it last year for the first time, and it's going to become our like July 4th era thing to do. So, but you know, what's up, cousin? My cousin checked in on here. Crazy how you catch people for a minute and then they like, I gotta go back. I'm not even supposed to be on my phone at work. I have to go flipping the burgers and stuff. I want to visit Davis. So yeah, that'd be cool to visit that Davis too. So he got the Airbnb. So do it. Shoot for July unless that's too early. I mean, I usually try to go up North Carolina, South Carolina at least twice a year. We 6 month it. So we do like July 4th time and Christmas time or New Year's, whichever it falls on. But it kind of sucks for me this year because the leap year really pushed New Year's and Christmas and 4th of July to Friday. So I don't get to get the free day off because I only work Monday through Thursday. So I got to use the extra day of vacation, but that's okay. That just means I can't play hooky from work at all this year. Actually have to go all the days to get my vacation. I'm not as lucky as my girlfriend. She gets vacation like ridiculous. She don't even be going to work and be adding vacation. I'm like, what the heck? So I don't know. I don't know if any of you guys watched that movie Spencer Confidential with Post Malone and Mark Wahlberg, but we watched it last night. Really good movie. I was really impressed, even though I you didn't expect anything less from Mark Wahlberg. Everything he puts out is fire. Um, I like how they started it out with Post Malone. It was kind of cool. I ain't gonna give it away for some of you who ain't watched it, but it's a really, really good movie. I mean, they're kind of running out of things to do on movies, in my opinion. You know, they're all kind of about the same stuff. I like the same kind of things. You know, like I definitely love war movies. If you guys haven't seen what was that, 1917 that I watched? That was a really good movie. I think that's what it was, the one that I watched last. It was like Saving Private Ryan meets Call of Duty. Movie's really, really, really good. What's up, Sar Mac? Been a minute, man. I love watching the Facebook page, man. You're funny. You post a lot of stuff that I want to post, but I just don't post it. I just like the hell out of yours and I save it and show my girlfriend. Oh, man. It's definitely been a minute, Sarge. That's for sure. I need to watch a movie. Yeah, you should, man. Yo, Spencer Confidential's good if you got Netflix. Yo, I ain't gonna front. 1917 might be the best military movie that I've watched. I like the one where the medic guy wouldn't use the gun either. Hacksaw Ridge. That was definitely a good one. That movie was full of heart. That was like War Meets Rudy. So I should probably start doing that too, like my own little movie critic stuff, because me and my girl watch all kinds of movies and TV shows. As you can tell, we're on a weight loss program, so we don't get out in the woods much. So, yeah, I don't think so. We don't get out much, even though we do get out. But if we get out, we're going to Buffalo Wild Wings, eat some chicken wings when we don't have any kids. Since Wednesday's usually our free day, I'm like, why did we not start this 3-day diet thing on Sunday? But it's probably a good thing. That way I don't go run out and try to eat chicken wings, because I definitely look like I've had way too many chicken wings. But you just got to do something extra. Sometimes you just get stuck and lazy and trying to be like, I'm tired. I worked all day. And one thing leads to another. And then Michelin man. So, but either that or I got to get married to my girlfriend and then go through a divorce. That's how I lost most of my weight the last time. Just walking around the neighborhood, eating Slim Jims for dinner, making full course meals for my ex and my daughter at the time, and then walking around the neighborhood smoking like a carton of cigarettes in an hour. Cigarettes for my breakfast and lunch, and Slim Jims was my dinner. So I don't know. I don't know what everybody does now, but I uh, I run what's called a digital die cutter. Work for a company out of Sanford, Florida, called Consolidated Label. We are definitely the largest label distributor on the East Coast as far as a one building company, as far as understanding. Um, I've now 2 years in a row produced over $1 million in material, even though you can't really see that because it's all blurry and made of plastic. But that's what they give you when you make a million. Uh, so yeah, I'm pretty good at what I do, but I'm pretty good at anything I put my mind to. I think everybody is if you actually just give a crap about what you're doing, whether it's being a parent or just driving your car down the street. Most people just expect everything to just be handed to them, which I did for a while too. I can't sit here and act like I didn't. I was like, gimme, 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 and never really wanted to work for anything. So, and then I met Sergeant McDonald, and bam, he's like, work, boy. Yes, Sergeant. So I don't know. I kind of rambled, just trying to release something on here right now. learning how to do all this, using my own page to learn how to upload these lives to YouTube. Um, just trying to check it all out. I really can't wait for that laptop to get here so I can plug in this new camera I already got because this old computer, it doesn't, yeah, no, it doesn't. That's all I had right there. It definitely doesn't. It's only Windows 7 with like 1 gig of RAM. And that 1 gig of RAM is actually a half of a St. Louis now Los Angeles RAM. Yeah, I'd like to get really involved with that though. I really like to get involved with that. What's up, Joe Krotz? Um, I would. I'd like to get involved with that a lot. I'm on that 22 a day page a lot because of you. Um, it really lets you know how actually small the world is to be so large. Like you don't even have to know them, and it sucks that it doesn't just have to be a veteran for it to be that issue. How many times people go through things that are just as bad as going to war? Like watching that watching that show on Netflix called I Am a Killer. It's based behind starting out talking to the death row inmate or the person in jail for committing murder or whatever, and just seeing how actually small the world is. Like what some of these people actually go through. They don't even go to war. Um, that one girl on there was just protecting herself, but she had been raped like 7 times throughout her life by different people, and honestly, she finally chose to fight back, and then she went to jail for 25 years because of it. It's like it's very sad. Yeah, everybody's life is different, but damn, did it have to be like that? Like, you know, I mean, you still choose to put yourself in those situations. You want change, you got to change. I truly believe in that. You can change and still be 100. That was my longest ever profile picture on Facebook. The two $100 bills, the new one and the old one. So I use that a lot at work. People complaining at work, and you can't expect work to change. You got to change work. That's just the way it is. You got to come in with your work ethic and show them that it can be changed. Some people can't help it though. Yeah. I'm not saying I didn't choose to go to war because I'm the one that signed the contract, but I didn't choose to feel the way I felt when I came home neither. You know, they don't really teach you that. It's like my parents never taught me about money, checkbooks, stuff like that. Even though we really don't use checkbooks anymore, we got Zelle and Cash App and all these other stupid, lazy things that make us look like we've had too many chicken wings. They wonder why we're all overweight because we don't have to write checks anymore. So I don't know. That's how I feel about it. Like they didn't teach us none of that. They didn't teach us that we weren't just going to be able to fall back in. Like we literally missed a year each time with our lives, family. Like how many, just if you just think about it like this, how many albums, how many music albums dropped in the year that we were deployed the first time in 2003? Like, I know we got lucky a lot and had and had 50 Cent's album, new album. We got new albums over there. We got lucky at times that we had like the PX tent or whatever the hell it was called where we could buy stuff, you know. But they just never taught us, man. They should have taught us, and they can't act like they didn't know because it's not like that was the first war we'd ever been involved in. I mean, the way some of those Vietnam veterans got treated on the way on when they came home, like honestly, I'm surprised there's as many Vietnam vets out there as there is. Like knowing how much effort people are putting into 22 a day, I'm very surprised at how many there are. I think it was just a different time that saved a lot of those guys. Like my stepfather was in Vietnam, and he was just a different type of man. Like I see people posting those things all the time about I can't raise my kids the same way my parents raised me. Well, in some ways I agree with that, but in other ways I don't. Like I will whoop your tail, step out. But now it's a little different. Like you don't have to. bend them over with the bell, even though most of them need that. You're like, give me the phone. Matter of fact, keep the phone. Let me have the charger. That way you let that run dead. There's nothing on the planet like watching the face of your child as the phone is going down in battery percentage. It's awesome. I used to tell my kids, get off your phone, get off your phone, get off your phone, get off your phone, get off your phone. No, stay on your phone as long as you want because Big Daddy's got the charger. So, what's up, Neil Rice? Been a minute. How's life, man? So, but yeah, that's really a thing that frustrates me. You know, looking at that 22 a day website that my friend Imholt's a part of, like, it's very sad that they did not teach us any of that. They didn't even attempt to help us. They didn't quarantine us or nothing. They just like dropped us back in, like, here, have fun, figure it out. Get arrested 45 times at the bar for just punching some dude for no reason because you felt like you just could, or you just spent like a year fighting for your life and this guy steps to you, so you slap him in the face. I don't know. Just how I feel. Just the ramblings of a United States veteran. But, oh, man. That show is good, though. As if I can go back to that I Am a Killer show on Netflix. If you like murder-style shows, it's pretty crazy to watch the death row inmate tell his or her story, and then they take that audio story to like a family member or the boss of the person that was killed, and they listen to them tell the story, and then they take the headphones off, and they pretty much 9 times out of 10 they're like, that guy is so full of right now. It did not happen that way. Or some people just trying to protect themselves. Some people make it up like they were trying to protect themselves, and then they figure out when you go to, they're like, yeah, he used to whoop me, he used to beat me all the time. This one is like, yeah, he used to hit me all the time, and I was doing it to protect the kids. Like, I'd step in front of him trying to beat up the kids, and he'd beat me up, the lady would say. And then it would go to like the little kid that is now a grown adult 30 years later saying that she was being protected by the mom, and the kid's like, she never saved me from getting my whooped. You know, like, I don't know. It's a good show, man. I'm a Killer on Netflix. So, I don't know. That's about all I got. Maybe someone can spark something else just because I like to talk. But this time change is freaking weird. I felt like I got up an hour early, but I got to get off an hour early, even though it was really the same time. So, anybody else affected by that time change? I know I was. I know everybody at work's complaining about it. I'm really affected by this weight loss thing because I really want a alcoholic beverage right now. Like, nope, I can't taste yesterday's Miller Lite. I tried right there, hoping I had some left in my teeth. But I don't know. Just me sitting here. I'm bored. Gosh, I really want that new camera to be able to be plugged in. Come on, Dell. Got to get that canoe rolling with that instead of putting it on an airplane and get it over here from wherever it's coming from, India or whatever. I should have bought an HP. I should have just dumped the money into a Mac, but I couldn't see myself spending $2,000 on a laptop. It just wasn't going to happen at all. I didn't even spend that on everything that I got to do this podcasting. But I love all you guys. That's 45 minutes. I think I've rambled long enough. Hopefully people comment. Don't forget, I'm about to start another podcast. Actually, I'm about to start a podcast. This is just me rambling on my Facebook Live, but I am about to start Laying Down the Rubber. It's a racing podcast, so if you guys are into any form of racing, drag racing, you know, super bikes, dirt bikes, sprint cars, dirt or asphalt, NASCAR, you know, it doesn't matter. Formula One, Indy, we're going to pretty much take it wherever. It doesn't always have to be NASCAR talk, or racing talk, but I'm gonna try to push it that way. See if I can at least get an hour twice a week. worth of NASCAR or just racing stuff in general. I think it's a sport that shouldn't be dying, that is, because maybe one, people are too cheap to go to the racetrack or lazy. Two, um, it really needs to be focused towards the younger crowd, like the parents that are 30 and below, and getting their kids out there. Like I preach constantly that kids get in free, kids get in free, kids get in free. I mean, even if grandparents want to go to the racetrack and take the grandkids, they get in free. You know, do something to get them involved. You never know what could transpire. It's really good for people with ADD. I got ADD, ADHD. I've had it since I was a baby, and there ain't nothing like racing for me. It does it for me. It's the only sport on the planet that doesn't stop once it starts, unless they hit the jet dryer or checker flag drops. You know, there's no halftime, there's no quarter ending. I know they got stages now, but it's still a race on pit road, even if they're not racing on the racetrack. So I don't know. That's 45 minutes worth of just being all over the place because I don't have a co-host. So, you know, what's up, Brianna, Jordan, Miss Patty? That's all you guys. So make sure you check out my page coming soon. I'm really just waiting to put up a backdrop so it's not just staring at the wall, and really waiting to get that new laptop before I go, so at least I don't look blurry. Right now I look like I'm in standard definition and I got that 1080p camera. So, you know, thanks for the love. Everybody showed love. Appreciate everybody being here. Try to be on in a couple days. I don't know. I may get bored and get on for a few minutes tomorrow, but I don't know. I don't want to be too addicted to it. Yeah, right. All right, love you guys. Thanks for watching.